Good afternoon. Today we're doing a website social media health check for JL Hardscapes. Howdy, my name is Kiram from Clear Imaging, and I've been doing digital marketing, web design, all that good stuff since the early 2000s. This is our website, clearimaging.com. So today we're going to be taking a look at your social media accounts to see how they stack up and try to give you some suggestions on things you can do to improve. So I love how many you've got here. The more the better. This way, when someone Googles your business name, JNL, these are going to be ranking in the top of Google. So Google really values your social media profiles. So if you also have a Twitter or something else, add it here, and then all of these can rank. So then the first page of Google will be completely covered with you, not anyone else when you search your business name, right? You want to own that. So love that you got these profiles. Here we are on your Facebook, and we've got a few followers. Definitely could use some more, but let's just take a look. As far as followers go on Facebook, the only way you can get them for free is to have your friends, coworkers, customers come on down to your Facebook page here. Click on these this button here, and invite friends. And they can invite their entire friend list. So you can get thousands upon thousands of invites going out, and maybe bump this up a few hundred, which would be cool. It doesn't cost any money, but it does take everyone's time to actually click on here and click on all their friends, one at a time. It's well worth it though. So that's a little free strategy. Otherwise, you will need to do a Facebook ad to get more followers. So that's, it could be $3 to get a follower. So if you're spending $150 a month, that's 50 followers potentially. That's a strategy if you really want to get more followers. What I would do instead, I would just get it up to a few hundred anyway. But after that, my strategy with Facebook would be to do promoted posts for more of a brand awareness thing. So instead of the objective to get more followers, the objective would be to show your post to as many people as possible, to people who like watching video clips. So we would make a video clip. All right, we would make a really great video, like something you've got going here. And then we would select your area, your service area in Austin, and tell Facebook that our objective is to show this video to as many people as possible, and we want to get maximum video views. We're not interested in followers. We want to show this to people who watch video in your area as the objective. So, get tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views of your video. So when these people over and over seeing your video, if they think hardscaping, eventually they think, well, JNL. So that's the whole brand awareness approach. And you can spend $150 a month, you can spend $1,500 a month. It's completely up to your budget. The more you spend, the more people see it. That's really the power of Facebook. And these are also displayed on Instagram as well. So if we create this campaign, it'll also be shown on Instagram. So that's really, using social media to get the maximum impact would be these boosted posts to your target audience. And then you want to make sure the content is killer though. So you want a really nice video like this, and not just some still picture. You want something very fresh. So anyway, I love your videos. I love the content you're posting. Let's talk about content. This is great. I like the 3D renderings, the after photos, the team. I love seeing the team. Team photos get a lot of engagement actually, so keep that up. I like the before and after. It's very important showing the before. I want you to know that even if it looks ugly, it needs to look ugly. Because how is someone going to appreciate a beautifully paved paver driveway if they haven't seen the old cracked concrete slab before it? You've got to show the ugly before and the beautiful after. So keep that going. Again, I love your little video clips that you're doing here. Before and afters, showing the team. Also some testimonial would be great. Get the homeowner on for 15 seconds. That's all you need. Just get them on the camera, a little hello, thank you JNL, you saved my backyard, whatever they're saying. People want to see that. It's very genuine. It doesn't need to be produced. It can just be like this, just on the mobile phone. people don't want to see commercial grade stuff on social. The more rough around the edges, it's still professional. It doesn't mean it's not professional, but it doesn't have to look like a commercial. You know what I mean? So keep it organic like that. Also, an approach I like to take is to educate and entertain. So take a moment to also teach people. If you can empower your customers with knowledge, they're really going to respect you, and you're going to become a thought leader in their mind. And it's going to be a lot easier for them to buy from you because you have altitude. In other words, if you're teaching them, if you're informing them. So I really love to give tips, outdoor living, hardscaping, landscaping. There's so much you can teach the homeowner about on these topics. So educate and entertain when you can. That would be a great way to break up this content a bit, because you don't want to post the same type of content over and over. So if it's always jobs, your audience is going to tune out a bit. So we got to balance it out with some different things like testimonials, the team, education tips. That way we keep the customer on their toes. Because I was just over at Premier Pools, and if we go to Premier, it's literally pool photos, after shots. This audience is going to get disengaged, if not already, right? So you've got to mix it up a little bit. That's really important for socials, mixing it up. Also really important is consistency. If you start posting less, the algorithm shows your posts to fewer people. So that's very important to get that consistency going. Here's your Instagram. It looks like a mirror of what you're posting on Facebook, which is okay. I like to mix up a little bit so that people can see different content. So that the posts aren't exactly the same each day. But again, the same content rules applies to Instagram as everything we just went over on Facebook, exactly the same stuff. And then, keep your little video clips going. Love the video clips of action shots. Need not be any longer than 15 seconds. People have a short attention span anyway. But action shots, getting the excavation going. This is great stuff. People love seeing that. Or laying the pavers. Or anything with action, right? Does very well. I see we have a Pinterest. It's great. It's great that you've got almost 1,000 followers. That can take some work on Pinterest. So my hat is off to you. Keep it going over here. And this all looks great to me. Of course, video does very well on Pinterest as well. Video does well everywhere. Video is just a superior form of content these days because it's harder to make, and that means it requires more effort, the bar is higher, and the reward is higher from the platforms. So it's looking nice over here. I see you have a YouTube. This is neat. Almost 100 subscribers. Outstanding. Love that you're doing shorts. Shorts are becoming more and more they're getting more and more of an audience. It's starting out small, but it'll be huge eventually. And these are actually some pretty good numbers. So don't be dismayed if you only get 50 views on your shorts. YouTube is very slow in kind of that phase of showing more and more people your stuff. It's great that you've got a few thousand views on some of these. Really good job. So just know that, if you're getting 5K views on your landscaping video clips, that's actually really good. So keep it up. Don't slow down. And then YouTube will eventually show it to more and more people. It kind of governs you. They have limits, and they're always testing you. One of the tests is, are you consistently creating that content? If you slow down, they actually show your stuff to less people, to fewer people. So love what you're doing here on YouTube. Keep it up. The video clips of the action shots, etc. At the end of the day, the strategy is pretty simple, as I was describing. We're creating a variety of different pieces of content on Facebook, on Instagram, and then getting that boosted post and showing it to tons of people. because you want to get the routine posts going, right? Because then when someone is researching you, and they Google you, they'll go to your website. They're also going to go to your social media. So if they see that you've got all sorts of great content on your social, it just gives one more positive first impression, right? If you had an empty Facebook, you're not going to get the impression that you would get that you get now when you come to your Facebook with all these great videos, these project jobs. So it's just another opportunity to get for the to make a good impression on that prospect when they're doing their homework. So definitely keep your routine posts going, keep them steady on definitely Facebook and Instagram and those YouTube shorts. Pinterest, it's not top priority, but you might as well keep posting to it. And then the real killer would be putting aside some budget to do a brand awareness campaign on Facebook in Austin and just blast your logo and your company name to the folks in your service area. And it's pretty darn simple. Of course, you don't necessarily get instant sales when you're doing social. You can. It's not something we specialize in. We specialize in the brand awareness, just getting you known and known and known, so people eventually come to your website and eventually fill out that request form for a quote. So that's our approach. It's very gradual. It's not hard sell. It's very soft. And then you just, eventually they've just seen your name so many times they become more curious. So that's the approach. That is the overall. And this is us, of course, Clear Imaging, and this is our service. I'm the social media manager, as I mentioned, and these are our packages here. And they all, at the end of the day, if you read through this, it's all about content. We're creating content and we're posting content. That's the core of this social media service that we offer. Creating content and posting it, and of course running your Facebook/Instagram ad as well. So if you have any questions, I'd love to answer them. Come on down, clearimaging.com, a contact page, and you can fill it out over here to get in touch. If you want some more info, if you want some more content ideas, I'd be happy to give them to you. No worries, just let me know. All right, so until then, thank you very much and take care.